Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope that you are all doing well right now. Sending you all the love and good vibes. Oof, my energy feels really intense today, so I'm just gonna light this Palo Santo and just breathe, just breathe. Oof. Today I just want to share a bit about my journey with you, about energy and just like choices in life and and my path, and like I've made many mistakes. I've learned from them, so I guess you could say it's by divine design, but some of them have been really nasty and difficult lessons to learn. And I think the main thing I want to let you know today is when you are a really bright light in this world, it's so important to like protect that light, but not be guarded in a way of fear. So like you want to be able to shine your light and not hide it, because God wants you to shine your light and be joyful. But from my own personal experience, and I've learned this in so many difficult ways, but just in the last relationship I've been in, just in the most like debilitating way. And I want to share with you so that like hopefully that you don't do this, and hopefully you learn from what I've been through. When you're a really bright light and you have really good, pure, loving intentions, and we all have a shadow, so like no one's perfect or anything like that. No one, it's not like we don't have bad days, or, you know, sometimes, you know, days aren't messy and we're not human and we have emotions and we get frazzled. I'm not talking about that. When you're a really bright light, what happens is you can attract really dark energy to you, okay? Because it's like that moth to a flame theory. And like some moths, they're dark and they're gray and they're like not pretty like butterflies. No offense to the moth or the death moth, right? But that's just the truth. And when you're shiny and your intentions are super pure and you have a soft heart, you often give the benefit of the doubt, which we do. We give people the benefit of the doubt. We give people second chances. We turn a blind eye to yucky, icky, yucky stuff, because we do that because we don't think like that. Like we're not like that. So there's like an element of naivety there, even when our intuition tells us, don't do that. Because we can't fathom that someone could be so evil or so dark. Now, I'm not telling you this to scare you, because it's actually helped awaken me and evolve me and empower me in my life. But it's not been through love and light. It's been through like extreme darkness, because, and I think I'll title this video something like The Lighthouse will be the lighthouse. When you're such a bright light, you have to remember that you are not there to rescue people or save people or stop people from drowning in their own issues that they've caused, emotions, their own karma. Remember, we all have our own journeys. And sometimes, like what I did was I unknowingly, and I mean, I did get a lot of signs and red flags, so I take full responsibility for that. But what happens is people can, you know, sort of give us the spiel of the victim mentality and like poor them, and we don't actually understand that they caused all of that for themselves, because they are nasty. And so we feel sorry for them and we feel bad for them, and like the people pleaser in us is a little bit naive. And even though we get alerted to like, nah, something's not quite right about this, we can fall foul to the darkness because we are forgiving and loving, and we think that we can help them and we think that we can heal them. And this message is really, really, really what I want you to know about this journey is that hurt people hurt people. I'll say it again, hurt people hurt people. So it does not matter how beautiful you are and loving you are and radiant and shiny and just pure and kind and generous and loving you are, that person, if they are dark and they are operating from ill intent, they are going to bring that into your life, and you are inadvertently, and take it from me without realizing, you are going to take on their shit, their darkness, their karma, especially if they're an intimate partner and you sleep with that person. Like, you are meshing energies with that person. You are meshing with them, especially if you think that you can help them when they are just dark. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because there are people in life that genuinely want to change and that are genuinely hurt and brokenhearted, and they really need the light and they really need love, okay? But then there are people who are just outright nasty, nasty, nasty people who prey on people who are of the light to take and siphon their energy, mainly their energy, okay? Their energy, their time, their space, like their money, their purity, like whatever it is, they'll take. These people have no fucking care, no remorse. They don't feel bad, okay? So when you get all emotional and wrapped up in it, which I did, they don't give a fuck. In fact, the more emotion you give them, the more you show them that they've hurt you, the more they actually become powerful and feed off of that. So you need to cut that shit off. And how we do that is by healing ourselves and knowing our fucking worth. And it takes deep, dark dive into our own shadow to do that. But getting back to what I was saying, when you are a lighthouse, you have to be a lighthouse. So if you think about what a lighthouse doesn't go out into the deep, deep ocean and let the ocean and the waves and the crashing down and the chaos and the loud and the highs and the lows take them down. It simply is tall, bright, strong, and sturdy, and it guides that ship into the safe harbor, okay? And that's how you know the difference if someone is genuinely worth your time, your energy, and when someone is just bringing absolute destruction into your light. Because if you allow that to happen, which I did, it will take you under. It will drag you down into the depths of the ocean, and you will feel debilitated, not by what you were doing or you were feeling, but by them. By them. So I'm going to make this message short today because my babies need their mummy. But be the lighthouse. You are not there to be dragged into the depths of hell by someone else's hand. Please remember that. We all have our own journeys. We all have our own things that we need to work through. But when you enmesh with someone that's pure evil, their darkness will overtake you, and God will send you so many signs, your angels, your team, your spirit guides, whatever it is, because you cannot fulfill your mission and you cannot assist anyone that you're truly meant to help, including yourself, number one, if you are in like debilitating darkness. God needs us to be our pure, radiant, light-filled selves, because an empath without boundaries is just self-destruction. So please take my wisdom and my mistakes and my journey on board and be the lighthouse. Be the lighthouse. You are not there to be dragged down into someone else's depths. You are there to shine brightly, spread your light, spread your love, and protect your light and your peace and your beautiful, pure energy and essence at all costs. Ooh, that felt really like heavy, but in a good way. Ooh. Let's just clear that. Ooh, yeah. I'm calling Archangel Michael to just clear that energy and just bring calm and peace and clarity to the situation. Ooh. I love you. I love you, light beings. Stand strong, stand tall, and remember that if someone is doing that to you, they need you. You don't need them. I want to pull from this deck here. It's just a lovely, they're just angel cards, like for encouragement and self-awareness, and just love. The angels are all love. They're pure. They're just pure and just right here. Yep, on point. Yep, that's exactly right. Life wants me to enjoy all the happiness, joy, and bliss imaginable. That's right. When we are the light, we can spread the light and we can seed the light. That's how we make the world a better place. I hope that this reaches who it needs to whenever it finds you. I'm sending you all so much love and just joy, and if you are going through a difficult time, like, I'm sending you all the universal love and light and healing and just courage and strength to know your worth and to know that you are destined and deserve the fucking best life ever, and you are meant to shine. And sometimes that means blinding people, but who cares? Because the sun shines every day and doesn't give a fuck if it blinds anyone, or how hot it is, or how hot it gets. So lots and lots and lots of love, believe in yourself, and have a good day.